Hello everybody and welcome back to Puck Smart. Today we are talking about the Buffalo Sabres' first 5 games of the season. I know this is a small sample size to take a look at, but we have a lot to talk about already. I do want to talk about positives, I want to talk about negatives, so let's get right into it. So first off, I want to start with saying we have a 2-3 record. We have 4 points on the season. We have 13 goals for and 14 goals against. That gives us a -1 differential. We need to be positive in goals for. We are 6th in the Atlantic, 11th in the Eastern Conference. It's not really good. We are 5th in the wild card race. If you're keeping track already, I mean that's way too early, but it gives me a little bit of hope. I mean, we weren't very high on that earlier this season. The first 3 games, obviously. Let's talk about our leaders in points. We got Josh Doan with 2 goals, 3 assists. Both those goals are on the power play, and he is a +1 on the plus-minus scale. Benson has played 2 games and has had 5 assists. He is a +1. He is killing it this season. 2 games and he has 5 assists. Amazing. Jason Zucker with 3 goals, 1 assist. 2 of those goals are on the power play. We got guys like Alex Tuch, Tage Thompson, and Rasmus Dahlin who are tied with Zucker in points, but I don't really care. Our goaltending this season, we've only played Lyon so far. He has a .243 goals against average and a .929 save percentage, while also sporting that 1 shutout that we got from Florida. Some players that stand out to me is Doan. His offensive ability has been killer. He's been really good at giving us opportunities. Same with Benson. Benson and him are our 2 best players right now, and they've been giving us the most offense. In my opinion, trying the best on the offense. And Lyon just for his outstanding goaltending ability. I mean, we haven't given him a lot of room to work with, but he's been doing really well for what we've given him. Yeah, I hope he really keeps that up and has a really good rest of the year. Same with all these guys. What's went right so far? So the last 2 games were strong wins: 8-4 against Ottawa and 3-0 against Florida. Both of those games, we played really fast. We picked up the pace. We were so much stronger and so much better than those first 3 games. I think if we keep up that kind of consistency and pace, we could look decent this season. I got to praise the goaltending here. Lyon is standing tall. He is one of the key pieces this season, one of the key additions, probably one of the best signings that we've signed for this year. Like, coming off, I really wasn't impressed with his stuff in Detroit, but my dad said he was, so I'm going to sit here and say that, okay, maybe he's always been a decent goaltender, but he's really been showing up this season. He's been doing really well. Something else that's been standing out this season is the PK. I think we've been really strong in the PK. We are near perfect. I think we've let in 1 goal on the PK, but other than that, I think we're 3rd in the league in PK, and that I think we got to keep that up. And I think if we can keep that up, we get shorthanded goals, like Tuch had a lot of shorthanded goals last season, we'll be pretty good on special teams. But let's look at the other side of the coin. We got what's been going wrong. So the first 3 games, we've seen the lowest of the Buffalo Sabres, and it's the first 3 games. We scored 2 goals and let in 9 goals. If my math is correct. My math is probably wrong. I'm bad at math. Those first 3 games are ugly. I mean, we got our asses handed to us by the Rangers. We got shut out the first game of the season. Same with the Bruins, but we got in a goal that time. And Avalanche, we just didn't look good. We looked better. We got another goal. It's just ugly. Power play. This is up for change. Our power play the last 2 games has been pretty solid, but we've seen the lowest of the power play. We've seen how we can go 0-9 in 3 games on the power play. It's ugly. It was bad, and now we're looking decent on the power play. So that might be up for debate in the future, but for right now, I'm putting it in what's been going wrong. A specific player I want to point out that's been going wrong is Owen Power. I think he's been really poor defensively, but I think maybe the goal that he got might be able to turn him around. If not, then we're looking at a pretty rough season for him, and this could be one of the last seasons he plays for Buffalo if he doesn't decide to turn it around. Defensemen do take a little while to really get the hang of the game, so I'm just going to give him another year or 2 max, and then look to send them out. Another thing that's been going wrong is obviously injuries. We got Norris out, we got Greenway out. Kesselring has not seen a single game for the Buffalo Sabres. Danforth is out right now. Bryson was injured in the game against Florida. So we're looking at a lot of injury problems. Some potential issues. We've seen them at their worst. Will we see the first 3 games of the season in other games? I really hope not. I really hope we can turn it around and look to build off of bad games. I think we can really be consistent now and look to at least string together some wins and really just bolster our record. But if we do see that, I really think we're not going to look really good for the season, and we're going to obviously miss the playoffs. I think either way we're missing the playoffs, but I really think if we keep playing strong and consistent, we might be able to see close to playoffs this year, which we've seen prior, but again, like, I'd rather see us make playoffs, but I just don't see it this year. Another potential issue is constant injuries. What other players could these injuries affect? Like, who are we going to see? Tage Thompson now? Are we going to see our best players right now, like Doan and Benson? Are they going to get injured and miss games? Like, we need to be able to play without our key players like that. When Benson came to the lineup, we won the last 2 games. If he gets out again, what's going to happen there? You know what I mean? It just feels like that might be an issue. And what if Lyon gets hurt? Then we have to play our backup goalie, and we haven't even seen a sample size of him yet in the Buffalo crease, so we don't even know exactly what we're getting with Colton Ellis. I think another potential issue right now, Yuri Kulik is supposed to be like a really good player right now. He's not playing the best. This is supposed to be like one of his breakout years. He does have a few years on hand to really show us what he's capable of, but right now he's not looking too hot. I guess you can also couple that with Tage Thompson and Rasmus Dahlin. Like, usually these guys are on the offensive immediately on the season. I think Dahlin a couple years ago had like 5 goals in the first 5 games. It's like we're on the downfall of these kind of players, but luckily we got other guys picking them up, like Benson and Doan coming up and playing tough. And that kind of leads into another topic, which is our stars aren't playing like they are. Dahlin, he hasn't been the best offensively. I mean, he's had a few good chances. I just don't think that right now he's looking the best. Again, it's just the first 5 games. It's a small sample size. But same with Thompson. I mean, Thompson has some good looks, but he's been playing sluggish and a little slower. We got to pick up the pace. I think everybody has to start playing like Benson and Doan are. Like, they're really playing tooth to nail. They're playing really hard hockey, and it's prevalent because of how many points we're getting on the board and how many points they're specifically getting on the board, both of them sporting 5 points. So what needs to be done here to keep this going? Obviously, we got to keep playing consistent. If we keep playing strong, that could keep equal winning games. If we keep winning games at the rate we are, we just beat the Stanley Cup champions 3-0. If we beat the Ottawa Senators 8-4, if we can beat teams like the Senators and like the Panthers the way we have, we can be a pretty strong team. The problem with this team is always consistency. We always have either a strong start or a weak start to the season, and we can show that we can be both sides of the coin of playing poor and playing well. Let's show the well. Let's keep being consistent here. Let's not fall victim to the same game we've been playing every single year, and that's playing mediocre majority of the season and then trying hard at the end of the season when there's no reason to, because you can't make playoffs mathematically. Let's play hard now so we can actually get into the playoffs, because we haven't seen those in 14 years. Another thing, let's keep the special teams rolling. PK has looked amazing. Again, we're 3rd in the league. We've let in 1 goal so far in these 5 games. These past few games on the power play, we're looking really good. I don't want to see those first 3 games again. We don't need those kind of games when it comes to the special teams. I don't really have notes for the PK. I'm just more so looking at the power play. If we can keep the power play strong, we can keep guys getting goals, keep getting good chances, keep moving the puck well, we can be a strong team on the power play. 5-on-5 is not our specialty. If we can find a way to be better than 5-on-5, that'd be awesome. But special teams right now is what we're thriving off of. We gotta keep it going. If we can keep it going, we're gonna have a really strong year, and that comes back to the consistency aspect, where we keep playing strong and we keep winning games. If we can do that, we'll look great. I guess that's really all I have to say for right now. I mean, it's a small sample size. Again, I really don't like making long form videos, so I'm not going to be doing that. If you have any notes that you've seen from the Sabres, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. But for right now, this is all I really have to say, and really all that stands out to me. I just thought I would come on here and review the first 5 games. So as long as we can keep out of those first 3, I think we're solid. But if we fall into that again, it's just not going to be another good year, and we're going to see a consistent failure to make playoffs, and we're going to be in this endless loop of rebuilding. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Again, leave a comment if you have anything you want to say about the season that you've noticed that maybe I didn't say, or something that you might want to touch on. Let me know in the comments. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. And yeah, have a great rest of your night, guys. I'll see ya.